What up, world? Established Rich coming right back at you again. I didn't want to get back into this topic, but Busta Rhymes just put out a new statement where he's saying that hip hop came from whatever. Let's check it out.
A culture that has been born based on it being attributed to the origin, which is Africa. The origin.
That's right.
All right. So now,
how about the rhythm?
When I say
the flow,
my flows with the way I spit, put your hands where my eyes can see. Hit you with no delaying. So what you singing, yo? Silly with the 9 milli with the dilly, yo. So that's on a rhythm level, right? It's Africa rhythm. All right, let's take it further. When you do a bongo, that's all Africa.
Wow.
It's not America.
I can't take it.
It is what it is. Hit you with no delaying to what you singing, yo.
Let him know. Let him know.
I'm taking it always back to the origin. So I'm not here to argue. I'm not here to dispute the truth. Y'all could invest your time and waste it trying to dispute the truth. Can't change the truth. Only lies change.
Oh, man.
Jetta Jeff.
Thank you for being here, man.
Jetta Jeff.
Yo, thank you for being on the pioneer of the
It's
history.
the truth, man. It's the truth.
Stay yourself, real.
All right.
Be yourself.
First it was the Caribbean, now it's Africa. He says we're gonna go back to the origins. And if you've seen this video on TikTok, you can see that his first single, Woo-Ha, came from the early version of hip hop verse from the Sugar Hill Gang back in the early 80s. So your first record came from America. But he's saying that his flow all comes from the original, comes from Africa, and he appears to be in the video with some Africans. So I don't know if he's trying to be politically correct because he's in front of them, but let's just take it back to what I've said in previous videos. Everybody keeps talking about the music, the beats, the drums, the lyrics. That is not what we're talking about when you're talking about hip-hop culture. Even when they talked about hip-hop in the beginning, it was graffiti, breakdancing, the clothes, the rapping, the DJing. So why this keeps coming, from Busta Rhymes' point of view, why this keeps coming back to the rapping style and the beats and the drums? We all know that drums come from Africa. Like, everyone knows that. No, that's not being debated. So why is it so hard to give Black Americans credit for creating this art form is just beyond me. You know, and when we step up to defend our contribution, not even our contribution, our creation of hip hop, then we're looked at as the bad guys. Because for so long, we haven't come together as a united front to defend something that we created, which is what I think is happening now. So you could say, yeah, I'm making a video to capitalize or profit off of the moment. That's not true. I'm actually making this video because I think as many of us that can unite around ownership of something that we created, the better. You know, I don't think that there can be too many videos when it comes down to protecting what's ours. So Busta Rhymes, you know, he's a great rapper, and if his lyrics and music comes from Africa and that's his inspiration, then that's fine. But you can't make a blanket statement saying that everybody else's style and lyrics and rhythm originated from Africa. Like, we're proud to be where we're from, and we're proud of the fact that we created an art form that has generated, not only generated billions of dollars, saved millions of lives, gave millions of jobs. And I know that it has its bad points, its bad examples as far as lyrics and messaging. But, you know, with everything good, you know, there's going to be some bad. Can it be hip-hop be improved? Yes, of course it can. But we can't change the fact that it has changed, you know, a lot of lives. I think Busta Rhymes, you know, he's of Jamaican descent. And I think he has an issue with giving credit to Black Americans because of his, because of his descent, because of his Jamaican descent. And I think it's just probably just human nature for him being involved in hip hop to try to give the credit to anybody but Black Americans, because he's not a Black American. He doesn't claim to be one, and there's nothing wrong with that. But over the last 4 or 5 months, 6 months, whether you call yourself a FBA or Black American or whatever it is, there is a distinct lineage, for people who were not immigrated to this country in the last 100 years, who have been here. I know for myself, I can trace back to my great granddad, which was born in the mid 1800s. But I don't know why it's so difficult for us to get credit for something that we created, and then to be called the bad guy when we come out to defend it. So I'm going to contribute to the pod. When I see this narrative being pushed, I'm going to step in and give my opinion. What's yours? Established Rich. I'll be back with another one. Stay tuned. Peace.